Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So today I have a co-pilot right behind me, Freddy. See, that's my cat, Freddy. He usually joins me over here in the room whenever I make a video. There's other cats. I mean, we're enjoying the little bit of breeze that's going on here because the weather's a little hot, but that's okay. So before we begin this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. If you have any comments, any feedback, any requests for my take on videos or topics, then put them in the comment section, and I'll be happy to do so. I know that I've been doing videos for a number of you that have requested some. Some of you have requested them personally via other social media outlets, and some of you have requested them in the comment section. So keep on coming. Hit the like button. This video is about believing in a cause. And that's an important thing. Go back to my shorts. I did a short in Spanish and a short in English. And so believing in a cause. And we'll go into it because we will go into it. If you wanna connect with me in other social media outlets, by all means, I'm more than happy to do so. You can connect with me on Facebook by searching for me but just Carlos Flores Jr. You can connect with me on Instagram by typing in @BackOnBasics. You can connect with me on X by by typing @BackOnBasics as well. Once you're connected with me, either on Facebook or Instagram or X, you can actually send me a personal message, so that way you can have, sometimes these topics are personal. I mean, sometimes these topics are very specific to you. And so I want to make sure that I go beyond what I present in these videos and make sure that I also help you adapt. Because remember, I'm part of your support system and you are part of my support system. So again, two-way street, right? Keep us going, keep that mind-body balance. And so, again, the topic today is believing in a cause. A cause, it's kind of like an organization or a belief that you have or religion. It could be anything. It's something that gets you up in the morning, that gets you motivated, that gets you going. Like this is one of my causes, YouTube videos. And why do I say that? It's because I enjoy doing these videos. You don't know how much I love doing these videos. I mean, the times that I've missed doing videos are the times that I'm either sick or I'm so tired that I have fallen asleep. and so again, I want to make sure that you understand that this is one of my causes. I have multiple causes. I don't have too many, but I have multiple causes, right? And so a cause is something that gets you going. Again, I'm going to repeat it again. Gets you up in the morning. Gets you thinking about what to do, so that way you can move step by step by step, so that way you can move forward. And so, again, these YouTube videos, helping all of you out or giving you suggestions or even giving you my take on a topic, it just makes me feel good and motivates me to do that. Why do you think I started doing the videos? As I walk home from my work, I enjoy it. I take a little detour on the park. I do the videos. I post the videos so that way you can enjoy the shorts. Actually, those are the short videos, right? Spanish and English. Every single day, there's one of each. And so it's the same topic, but it's the same mentality. And today, both of the shorts are on believing in a cause. Believing in a cause. So like I said, making these videos so that way you can benefit from them because you are part of my support system. That's one of the ones, that's something that just motivates me a lot. It makes me feel good that I'm helping you out in any way possible. Again, if you have anything, comment section, right? Or reach out to me on Facebook, on Instagram, or on X. And not only connect with me and follow me on those social media outlets, but at the same time, you can ask me more detailed questions or more personal questions that pertain to you specifically. So again, I'm more than welcome to do that. I'm opening it up to do that. And remember, this is why I say every single time, these videos are always going to be free. There's not going to be a subscription. I'm not going to charge you and create these special videos. I mean, I don't want to say, because other people have topics that you can actually create different levels, right? You can create a free one, you can create a membership one, and you can create an elite one. And so for me, I just want to make it free. I just want to make sure that you benefit from the topics that I'm doing, that I'm talking about, my take on things, and also the ones that you request, the ones you want me to talk about. So again, that's one of my causes. My second cause, if you check my shorts out today, then you would see that, oh, there goes another one of my cats. That's Finn. Finn? See, look, that's Finn. So I have 3 cats. So another cause that I'm very motivated about and deeply about is special education. And that's the reason why I'm working as a special education teacher. And specifically, I always, like today, like this summer, it's summer school. And so it's summer school. I do ESY, which is extended year school. And so it's specifically for, it's a mixture of people that are going into reading and some of them with special education. And so I have a caseload of special education students. I always, during the summer and even during the year, I think about maybe 80% of the time of this past year, I always wore a ribbon for autism awareness. You remember, autism awareness. You have to make sure that you understand that autism has a spectrum. Right? And it doesn't mean that these are adults or older people or anybody. That doesn't mean they can't do things. It just means that they need to adapt a little bit. They need to use specific tools to help them to help them communicate, to help them do the day-to-day activities. And sometimes they don't even need that. So again, there's a spectrum of autism. And so that's one of the things, that's another one of my causes, is to bring awareness to people about autism and about the fact that there is a spectrum, right? And everybody falls within that spectrum. Even us, we also have some traits, some autistic traits. I know for sure for me, sometimes I and I know it's PTSD as well, but I'm, whenever I close car door, whenever I close the house door, whenever I close the room door, I double check or triple check. And one of them is anxiety, one of them is PTSD, and another one is, it's an autistic trait also as well, right? Repetition. Repetition is what we do. Why do we talk about repetition when we're talking about mind and body balance? Because it works. Repetition works. And so the more that you focus your mind and you focus your body, that you'll be in the here and now most of the time. Remember, present moment is where you're neutral most of the time. Again, but you're neutral and you can make decisions without, relying on the past and all those what ifs or all those regrets, or looking at the way future that you have built, right? It's kind of like it's not really a future that hasn't been built. It's more like a dream. It's more like it's something that you want to happen, but in your brain, it actually, your brain tells you it thinks that you're already there. And so it kind of slows down your momentum in order to get to that goal that you want, because it's not even reality, but your brain thinks that it's there. that you're getting there, or that you're in that moment because you are so into it. You know, psychology is so interesting, and human beings are so interesting. We are so interesting because we're unique. Remember, I said that yesterday. We're very unique. As a matter of fact, you know, we're all unique. We all have similar traits, right? Some traits that we have in common, but our experiences, our ways of learning, our ways of dealing with things, some of those are fairly unique to the individual. Even twins, remember I said that yesterday, even twins who are born just minutes away from each other are different. They may have genetic makeup that's similar, but remember, psychology talks about nature versus nurture. So that means nature, which is all the biological goodness that we have inside, versus nurture, which means life experiences, things that you deal with, things that you don't deal with, things that you're afraid of, things that you do a lot of different things with. And so we're all different. So we all do different things. That's the reason why we have so many causes that we want to do, right? That we want to be part of. This is another one. This one is called, I used to co-facilitate this group with two other gentlemen in the groups that were involved. I know that some of you fathers are actually watching this. This is Forever Fathers, because guess what? You're always a father. You're forever a father. Forever Fathers. It was a group that ran, and it still runs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's still run in an organization in Roseville, California. It's called Kids First. It's called Forever Fathers. I'm not sure if they're still running it online or if they're doing it face to face, but it's a group that actually helps out, gives you tools as a father, right? Because sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And so we want to make sure that as fathers, right, as Forever Fathers, then we need to know that we are the ones that make sure that we build a foundation. Remember, I talk about basic foundation. I wasn't calling it basic foundation in Forever Fathers, and for all you Forever Fathers, now you're kind of putting two and two together. Basic foundation is kind of like the foundation that we talked about in Forever Fathers group, where we talked about building a foundation so that way you can support your children, so you can support your family, so you can support your support system, so you can support yourself. Because remember, and that's one of the things that we talked about in Forever Fathers, you need to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, who are you going to take care of? Nobody. So as a father, and I'm just saying as a father, but also as a mother, as a brother, as an uncle, as a grandparent, you need to take care of yourself. And that's the reason why I'm doing this YouTube video. And that's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. Back on Basics 9985 came to fruition because it's a place where you can come and watch different topics that will balance you, right? That will get you going. Remember, I talk about the power of compounding, where victories, small victories add up and they become big victories. And so you have to understand that it's a process. It's a way that you create a system of support, a support network, right? This is my support network. All of these fathers, or most of these fathers here, we have helped. We have helped with their kids. We have helped with a lot of different things. We have helped with education. I am very proud of this group, and I'm very proud of all of the members that were there while we were there, and all of the co-facilitators, because it was awesome. It was amazing. And this is a cause that I don't mind continuing. A father support group. Imagine that, right? And so that's another one of my causes. That's why I wore my shirt, Forever Fathers. And there was one father, and I've said it before in a different video. There was a father. His name was Rene. He passed away a few years ago, I think, 2-3 years ago. And whenever we would ask him, and we would say, Rene, because he's had so much experience, he's actually supported his children. He's actually gotten his children to the point where they're successful. And we said, Rene, what do you do to be a good father? And Rene would say, whatever it takes. Again, listen to that. And I'm going to expand it a little bit. Mothers, sisters, brothers, uncles, grandparents, abuelos, abuelas, tíos, everybody. What does it take to raise a child or support a child? And you know what? Rene was right. Whatever it takes, right? In this day and age, when a lot of the times, you could be playing something, you could be doing something physical, you could be doing sports, you could be doing something, right? Productive. You could be doing a lot of different things, but a lot of the times we don't, because we're very, in this digital era, it's good and bad. It's good in a sense that I'm able to give you these videos for free, so that way you can see, and I'm able to give you whatever topic you want me to give you my take on. But at the same time, I said this before, and I'll say it again. This channel is going to grow steadily. It's going to grow steadily, and I know that, and I get it, and I accept it, because it's not a sexy channel. It's not one of those that shake your booty kind of channels or whatever else. But these videos are going to give you tools that are going to last for you for as long as you want to use them. And it'll show you things like the 5 no's. Know yourself, know others, know your higher power, know your goals, know how to celebrate your goals. I'll teach you about compounding effect, right? Small victories become medium-sized victories. Medium-sized victories become large victories. Large victories, you're unstoppable. And you're going to get to your goals, right? That's the power of compounding. It's kind of like having money in the bank, even though a lot of times it's like 1%, but in real life, it compounds. It does. And you get that momentum and you move forward. It talks about education. It talks about preparing your kids. It talks about mind-body balance, right? It talks about being here in the moment. It talks about using your support system. It talks about connecting with your village. It talks about many different aspects that we tend to forget to do because we're so narrow track. We're like horses with blinders, right? We only see this. We only see in front of us. We don't see on the sides. So these videos can help you take your blinders off so that way you can see all around. Because remember, I recommend for you to look all around and see what's going on and then go to your support system so that way they'll be able to agree or not agree with what you see. Because you don't want to be in your head by yourself. Because if you're in your head by yourself, then a lot of things are not going to come out the way that you want them to. Because again, it's you talking to yourself. It's you listening to yourself. It's better to have a support system that they're honest and they tell you whether you're going in the right direction or not. Because you just want to move forward. You don't want to miss the opportunity to get to a place where you meet your goals and dreams. So, again, a lot of things. See, this is what I mean about causes. I mean, it could be a lot of things. We talked about religion, right? I mean, that's a cause. People that go visit churches, synagogues, pagodas, they go visit and they go pray and they go worship and they go offer and they do a lot of different things. It does a lot to your mind. Remember, I'm going to say it again. This is a supercomputer that has all your memories in here. It just takes some work to make sure that you know your memory and your memory tag. I've said this so many times. It's like a broken record. You have a memory that you want to bring up. You have to figure out which memory tag is attached to, because everything's attached to a memory tag. Once you get to the memory tag, you will remember. That's how people remember when they were 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years old. That's how I remember how to multiply in Spanish. You think? It takes me twice as long to multiply in English. So you know what I learned? I switched to Spanish because I'm like this. Because I learned my multiplication tables when I was in kindergarten and in first grade. And I learned them in Spanish because I was in El Salvador. So I switched to Spanish because that increases my speed of how to complete and how to do multiplication. Right? Simple. But a lot of times we don't think about that. And so again, let's make sure that you always have a cause. What's your cause? If you're open to it, put it in the comment section. What is your cause? What gets you up in the morning? What gets you motivated? What gets you the things to do? This is one of my causes, Forever Fathers, right? Or even helping fathers, or even helping all of you. And again, I'm expanding the system to not just fathers. This is the group that I used to co-facilitate, and I loved it. But this YouTube channel will help everybody that wants to listen and watch videos with different topics. So again, find your cause. Your cause, believe in your cause, because it motivates you and it gets you moving forward. So, all right. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Questions, topics, you want me to give you my take on it, put it in the comment section. If you want to connect with me and all other social media outlets, on Facebook, search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, type at Back on Basics. On X, type at Back on Basics, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I've been answering some of your questions on social media because some of you have been connecting with me on social media outlets, and I'm glad that you are, because sometimes send me a private message, because some of these questions are personal to you. So till next time, again, cause, autism awareness. There's so many different things. Think about it. That will keep you moving forward. You'll be unstoppable. I'm telling you. Back on Basics.